Yo, 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 what's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. PC Open Field, another episode. Bama here with my boy Hellfire. Back to talk some sports. A lot just went on past 24 hours in the world of sports. Before we get into that, shout out to our GOAT members, Cobra Son of Raditz, Comatose and the Clutch, and Legend members, Commit. If you want to become a member, click join down in the membership offers in the description. Um, Yeah, man. Russ just got benched, bro. I feel like that's just the biggest news so far before we get into
the topic
into
at hand.
man.
If I'm sorry, but if Russell Wilson got benched, Derek Carr should have gotten benched. I was waiting on that one.
They even showed something. He had better stats than like Patrick Mahomes or something like that, right?
Yeah, Russ did. It was like 3,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, and like 6 or 7 picks.
Yeah, that's tough. That's super
Yeah,
tough.
he's getting benched over not wanting to get rid of some of his guarantees on his contract.
My thing is, so if he getting benched, where should he go next?
I mean, if he's getting benched, they're prepping to get rid of him because they don't want to pay him as much money as he's scheduled to get paid.
Right.
And the way I see it, a team like Pittsburgh would be a good fit. A team like Pittsburgh's one of my first thoughts, one of the thoughts I've been seeing all over the place. If Atlanta for some reason can't get Fields and they don't want to draft a guy, then maybe they can invest in Russ, but I don't see that happening. He has a limited market.
What about the Raiders?
I can see it.
He's gonna have to take less money regardless.
Yeah, I mean he's not going to have a big market, but at least in Vegas that'll be a little bit of an upgrade over what they've got.
Because a big market would mean not having a big market would assume somebody looking to pay him that contract what they trying to avoid right now over in Denver. And I don't think that's the case. I think he got like 35 million a year. I don't think he gets nothing remotely close for his next bargaining deal. I don't think he get nothing remotely close. Probably get like 25, maybe.
Yeah, if that. And
tonight's game.
Seeing Joe Flacco ball out against the Jets will be nice, but I don't know if he'll be able to the way that defense has stifled quarterbacks all year.
Somebody that's hurt too. Man, these be the games like the Jets will win though. Watch what I tell you. They'll go out there and they'll mysteriously just look good. Because that defense is stifling. And then on top of that, I mean, they play to a point to where like all they really need is somebody not to be brain dead at QB.
Essentially, which they haven't gotten that this year.
True, but they get it in spurts and pieces from the brain dead person, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they might pull that off right there, but who knows?
That would be quite the upset. For sure.
I think they win. I don't know. It just really depends. But if they keep going to the playoffs, because the Browns defense ain't no joke either. So I'm over here playing around like, I don't know. The Browns defense ain't no joke.
I mean, I think it's going to be a defensive battle if all goes well on for both teams. If we're going to sit here and be realistic about it.
Cleveland is 7.5 point favorite too.
Oh, that's a little high.
Yeah.
At least to me, that's a little bit high.
I just mean they ain't got no faith. I just mean they ain't got no faith in the QB for whoever the Jets go roll out there. I don't know who they.
I think they're still starting Simeon. In all honesty,
man. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah. 7.5. Yeah, they probably cover that spread. I ain't gonna lie.
I definitely think that spread gets covered.
That's crazy. Miami losing to Rutgers right now.
That's gross.
These was the teams that Florida State was trying to use to get up in there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
College football playoff. They're struggling right now.
And speaking of Florida State, their players already said that if they finish undefeated, that they're going to want to act like they're national champions, like that UCF shit in like 2017.
It's tough, man. MC Robinson with the $5. Is Alabama going to destroy Michigan? And one of the biggest weaknesses for the Big Ten defense is running QB. Of course, Bama got the chance to blow them out, but I don't know. It might be a close game, honestly, because it's like a make or break year for Jim Harbaugh. Like
it is. Like this game really feels like it's a strength versus strength because both teams are really good defensively. It's just a matter of whose offense is going to show up.
Michigan struggle with scrambling QBs. We'll see.
I mean,
but then again,
it's not as bad as what Ohio State does. I mean, if we're gonna keep it $1.50.
I just think, as a Bama fan, I think we go out there and go ahead and put them through their misery and go ahead and win. It should be an Alabama versus Texas in the national championship. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Anything could happen. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, I've honestly got Bama and Washington for the title, but Bama and Texas 3 will still be pretty entertaining.
Just because Nick Saban got to figure out how to stop that offense at this point.
Yep.
He still ain't sure he can stop it yet. And that's why I damn near want to see it too, just to see shit. Can he stop it? That offense is just too wide open, man. And it's just like with Stark, man, he hit them, he hit money plays religiously over and over and over again, dog. Yeah. I don't want that matchup, but that's looking like it might be the matchup.
Yeah, that's the recipes are there.
Oh, I'll say Big Ten. That's funny. It's over with. They got a chance, bro. We can see, but I don't see it happening. Michigan defense good, but I think Alabama defense better, man.
Yeah, I do too. Just based off of matching up their front sevens. I like Bama's front seven better, and when it comes to the secondaries, I think Alabama's depth is better too.
I'm trying to see how you think Washington gonna beat Texas though.
It's just Texas doesn't always do well in shootouts, and it's damn near the same makeup for Washington as they had last year, and Sark had issues dealing with that offense. I don't think Texas secondary is going to be able to keep up.
In my opinion, I think the Washington's going to really struggle offensively. Cause I don't think that O-line is going to be able to hold up and keep that D-line contained from Texas, because Sweat and them boys are such a legit. They got an SEC type of line, and I don't think Washington's ready for that defense. I think Texas is gonna be able to stop the run, and they're gonna make Michael Penix sit back there and make those decisions, which he's shown to be able to do. But I think Texas is just rolling right now at the right time. Their offense is starting to look good. Quinn Ewers is starting to look comfortable ever since he came back from injury. So, to be honest, I don't think that game's gonna be too close in my opinion.
What you think the score will be?
To me, I think it's going to be around 33-17, something like that. I think Texas wins comfortably, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think Texas wins comfortably. I'm not going to lie. Because I think Washington's a good team, no doubt, but not an SEC, not I just think Texas defense is way too legit for them. I've seen Washington struggle with teams like Washington State's, the Oregon States, even though they're like I understand some of those are away games and like conference games are tough, but that's no excuse to be being in dogfights and winning by field goals to certain teams that are nowhere near stacked up on the line of scrimmage or on the defensive side like a Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Like that's what I was trying to tell folks because Texas looked like they damn near got an SEC team already. They
That's what I'm
prepared,
saying.
they prepared for it. So it's like I don't see how Washington's just gonna go out there and just be able to just play that Pac-12 football on them like that.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Washington defense. Washington, like, we lucky that Jonathan Brooks got hurt for Texas because they was gonna run the shit out of the ball. They still gonna my bad, but they're gonna run the ball like heavy because Washington's defense ain't good. They're not good at stopping the run, and they're just not a good defense overall. And like with Xavier Worthy, my boy Mitchell from Georgia, like they got some good outside threats too out there for Texas.
Yeah, because I don't think
that Washington defense is healthy, but it's proven to be a problem.
They got that one guy on the pass rusher. I forget his name. I think it's like Polkerson or Trice. I forget his name.
Braylon Trice.
Braylon Trice, yeah.
But yeah, like outside of that, their defense has had some holes this year.
Yeah. Expected from a Pac-12 team, to be honest. I just don't think they're going to be able to win that line of scrimmage battle. I don't think that's really going to hurt them.
I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I think it's going to be a shootout. Like both teams going over 30 points.
I don't know. I mean, because I didn't see Washington's offense struggle against other teams that are nowhere near Texas' defense. Texas' defense is legit this year. They had a good.
It's legit. That front seven they got. I'm trying to tell people that D line they got is something serious, especially that fat boy right there that nose.
Sweat.
I don't think people understand. Like he really is a problem, bro. Like
he one of them ones.
A major problem, bro. Like so, I'm like trying to figure out, bro, how they gonna. So that run game is dead right there. Just based off
it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, I don't think their running game is gonna be able to be as good as it usually is. It's gonna have to depend on Penix.
Yeah, he's gonna throw the ball 40, damn near 50 times when they play, probably.
So yeah, that's only
I saw a quarterback throw the ball 71 times. That's light work.
That's insane. 70 times is crazy.
Dwayne Haskins threw the ball 71 times in that blowout loss against Purdue in like 2018. It was the year that they honored that kid that had cancer.
I did not know that. 70 times?
Yeah, it was 72 times.
Hey, Bama, what you think about that Michigan game though? I know you gotta talk about that.
You already know, man. I think Bama finna go handle business. I think it's gonna be close just for the simple fact of this Harbaugh, like, even though he's been successful, it's like his like little make or break year. Yeah. Because he ain't been there long enough, and it's like, damn, bro, you ain't delivered on nothing.
I think they've been a letdown, bro. Like losing to TCU and then my dog smacking them the way we did the year before, bro. Like they've gotten there. They've been on their Notre Dame type shit. They're gonna make it to the Final Four, but they're not gonna do nothing when they get in.
No. Like I said, I think Alabama's got that win. It's gonna be a close game. I think they're gonna win that.
Yeah, I don't got no faith in Jayden McCarthy. I'm not gonna lie. I think I can see the potential, but it's definitely not there right now. Like they rely on their run game way too much. I don't think he's had enough like reps really sitting there trying to beat people with his arm to sit there and beat that Alabama secondary with Terrion Arnold. You got Kool-Aid McKittrick. They're probably the best cornerback duo in the whole entire FBS right now. Like I don't think Jayden McCarthy gonna be able to throw the ball down the field.
Malachi Moore playing the star. Then we got arguably the best safety, but the best freshman.
Caleb Downs, yes sir.
I'm Josh Downs, little brother. Oh my gosh, that boy.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Serious. Yeah, he's something serious.
I'm trying to tell people, bro. And for us with our special team, switching Caleb to punt return. Oh my gosh, bro. Like I don't know what it was. No disrespect, because Kool-Aid he an easy top 10. You know what I'm saying? Pick because he's the best corner in football. But I don't know what it was with him and punt return. He just.
He on that Trevon Diggs side time.
Yeah, so the fact that we got somebody back there that wanna catch them punts, bro, and wanna make something happen, bro. that just made Alabama even more scarier right there. So it's like
He's smart too, bro. He coming in like Nika, bro. He just ready, bro. Since from day one, bro.
a freshman, literally a
That's what I'm
freshman.
saying. Like, cause I was seeing him play last year, like when he was in high school too, like Mill Creek. Bro, he would literally be doing everything. He would be going from rushing in for touchdowns, catching passes down the field, getting interceptions, making tackles, like even throwing passing touchdowns at times. Like he does everything, bro. He's an all around type of guy, bro. He's a Swiss
Yeah,
Army knife.
and Josh is a dog, bro. But I'm just talking about respectively, like in their positions. Caleb is like he's like a real deal football player, bro. Like
Nah, facts, yeah.
like he got like that instinct. He got that instinct to play ball, bro. Like
Yeah, Josh kind of smaller too. Like Caleb, big dude, bro.
Who you?
yeah,
Wait, Caleb Williams?
Caleb,
Nah,
No, Caleb Downs, the freshman safety.
Caleb Downs.
from
Oh, okay.
Alabama.
Oh yeah, he's still now Alabama. Y'all got some hitters. You know, even though Bama, I'm a Clemson guy. I want to see Michigan win, but I think the way y'all been having the momentum, like we all know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and y'all got the ball rolling. So it's like y'all dangerous, you know.
People forget too. They beat my dogs without their main starting running back in Jason McKellen, bro. Like, is
Yeah,
he coming back, Bama?
I don't know, man. That one was in the boot.
Yeah, neither teams were
Damn.
fully healthy, but they look good. Like Alabama, they just controlled the game. It was like a well coached game too, because like Nick Saban did a good job managing the clock, controlling the game, and maintaining the lead. Because like there's points where Alabama could have lost momentum and Georgia could have came back in, but Alabama just kept on getting the first down. Like they kept on
That
getting
fumble
timely
hurt us so
plays.
bad. That
Like y'all
fumble was
kept.
so bad.
That's one thing without Nick Saban. He gets timely like. Well, not Nick Saban, Alabama. Y'all get timely plays, so like y'all get a first down at the right time, or y'all need to get a touchdown at the right time to extend the lead out. So as soon as they score, y'all score right back, and then you get a stop. It's timely plays.
I don't know what Nick Saban be putting in the aura over there in the football field, but he got something over there
Quarter
cooking.
program. We make practice harder in the game, man. So when you need to come up in them situations, you do answer the call, man. That's just it's a business over there at Bama. It's a
I
factory
mean,
right now, man.
that's how it should be. The game's really supposed to be fun. The practice is really the hard part in any sport, in my opinion. Like practice is like
No,
the
I agree
part
with
where
that.
it's the
I agree
hardest
with
part.
that. That's
Because
supposed
like
to be the that's supposed to be the hard.
you'll wake up for a game, but for practice, you'll be second guessing yourself sometimes.
That's where it be a lot of a lot of problems where some of the guys come in there and they have to leave up out of Alabama because
They
practice
can't
them boys
hang.
straight business mode. They only have fun when they winning. Like when they only like when y'all you see them boys laughing on the sideline when they up 20-30, like them, that's really the only time they have fun. Every
Nah,
other
yeah,
day of the
bro. I
week,
not heard about that shit
locked
over there,
in,
bro.
bro. It
They
ain't
doing
no
2-a-days during spring and
yeah.
summer, during fall camp. You know, Saban having them boys working over there, boy. He ain't playing with them. And it
Not
shows on the
just
field when
saving
they sit
Georgia too
here.
now.
When they sit here going 12-1, 13-0 seasons, multiple national championship appearances, it's like it shows. So I mean,
I do got a question for you, Hellfire and Bama. You can answer too about Quinn Ewers. Let's say he does ball out, right? Do you think it's smart for him to come out, or it's smart for him to stay another year? In your
oh, he
opinion, based
better
on what you
leave.
guys
He
seen of
better
him.
leave.
Oh, I think he should stay another year because with the way that this QB class is looking next year, he can lock in QB1 and not have to do too much.
But the thing is, though, I think he could easily if he messes around and wins a natty this year, he can shoot himself up to QB too. I mean, like Drake May, yeah, he's talented.
I don't think so.
He got the profile, but with that type of height, because we forget Quinn Ewers was the most what's it called rated one of the most perfect quarterbacks of all time in like
Yeah.
ranking history. And
Yeah.
Is
he still has one of the best arms in the FBS right now. If he
Is
goes
he
out
giving
there
you?
and gets
He's
that
giving
height,
me. He's giving me like I know me and Hellfire go back and forth about Trevor Lawrence, but the way people feel about Trevor Lawrence, that's what Quinn Ewers kind of giving me a little bit. That vibe, I think he's really good, really great, but it's like I don't know. It's like I don't know what does he do like exceptionally super well. It's like he's good. It's not like he's good at everything,
His
but what does he do
anticipation,
super
his
elite? If that,
anticipation under pressure. So if you look
hmm
at if you look at Quinn Ewers, bro, if you look at his throwing mechanics, bro, That shit, he got like
Shit
a
is
nice little
beautiful.
quick motion. It's ridiculous, bro.
That shit is
If you go
beautiful,
back,
bro.
go
Yeah, I
back
agree.
2 years ago. Go back 2 years ago with Alabama, with Bryce, bro. Before he got hurt in that game, bro, they was really knocking his chest plate out. Like the blitz was literally getting there, and Quinn was still sitting in that pocket,
Throwing
delivering
Yeah.
dots.
dots after dots after dots, bro. Like
Yeah,
so.
he does have good pocket awareness.
So I
He's one of the
mean,
best at throwing it. He probably has the best b-ball, like accuracy and like
accurate, and it's a
depth.
flick.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
a quick flick, bro. And it's just boom out there, like on the money. So
Okay.
I mean, for me, I think that translates very easy to the NFL.
Yeah,
got-
and my thing is too is
Gotcha.
like we forget like especially like draftees and college football, just the sport of it, it's built a lot around hype. Like we forget in the beginning of the season, bro, Jayden McCarthy was ranked as a higher quarterback in the draft over Jayden Daniels. I don't
He
think
was.
any GM right now would take Jayden McCarthy over Jayden Daniels. Like any GM.
No.
That's good. That's completely flipped now because a couple of games could change your complete trajectory, bro. We've seen it before in college football. A couple
Yeah,
games
because
a season
Jayden
could
Daniels was
change
second
where you
round pick.
go.
Yeah, because he was
Cause
I think Jayden Daniels was projected to go second round or something like that. Then now he's a locked first rounder.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, man. With Jaden Daniels, I think Jaden Daniels, dog. Oh, that's tough, bro. I know he won the Heisman this year. Oh no, bro. I'm buying it, but I ain't fully sold on it. You feel me? Like, cause when you get to comparing folks to Lamar, I don't like them NFL comparisons. I know they
No,
like
and
doing that.
I don't like the Lamar comp for Daniels anyway. I like the Prescott comp.
The only reason he gets the Lamar comp is because of like I understand the play style because he's very he's faster than Dak Prescott. He is very athletic, agile, and that's the only reason they compare him because like they see a tall, lengthy guy that's run fast. And they think of Lamar. Same thing. If you think of a big, if you see a 6'5" the guy that can run with strong arm, think of Allen. Like they just it's kind of like lazy in my opinion. They just automatically go to the guy that kind of fits their play style immediately. I don't want to keep it a back spot. Like for example, when they did Trae Young, they just saw a light skinned dude that could shoot and they compared to Steph Curry when he plays nothing like Steph Curry. You know what I mean? It's just lazy comparison in my opinion.
Nah, I agree with that too. I don't think Jayden Daniels is like Lamar. I think Lamar is a way better rusher, but I do think Jayden Daniels is a more mature passer coming out of college.
Yeah,
Like, I
for
think he has a
sure.
better
Like I
arm.
said, it is the more athletic Dak Prescott with a much more accurate arm.
I agree.
It's nowhere near Lamar.
That's a great comp, Hellfire. That's a
Yeah, I would say I never thought
Now you
about
said
that, but I
that.
can see what you're saying.
Because like his throwing style is kind of like Dak. I see what you mean now. Because I don't see Jayden Daniels manipulating the pocket like how Lamar is, or even
Yeah.
the side on like
Lamar really
Lamar
I mean, shit. Even in college, Hellfire they play similar. It was just shit. It ain't like
Dan Mullen corrupted Dak's development with that damn offense he ran in Mississippi State. You didn't see much of Dak throwing the ball.
That's why when he got to the NFL and he was throwing the way he was, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what?
Like, shit. That's why
what type of offense they ran?
I hate looking at Dan Mullen offenses and people thinking that it's great.
Yeah, I didn't watch Dak when he was at Mississippi
So
State.
I guess you're not high on Bo Nix then.
I'm not high on that SEC reject at all.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not super high on Bo Nix. If you would say Atlanta to draft him, like no.
I saw him go to Oregon, and my dog still made that boy look scared.
Hey, speaking of your dogs, how do you feel about getting the most hated player in the state of Florida now?
You talking about what's it called, ETN?
Yes.
Hey man, I love that we add another running back to the committee, man, because we finna lose Kendall Milton and what's it called, Dejon Ewers, because they're seniors most likely. So I'm glad we added more depth to that running back room. I just already added to the running back we got in 2024. The transfers in the class we bringing in right now is like insane. I'm not gonna lie, like Georgia really cooking up right now, bro.
I mean, yeah, because there's that tide y'all trying to beat. Y'all tired of losing to that tide.
Hey, I'm going to that game next year, Bama. We play y'all at Bryant Denny, man.
Man,
Get back on me.
I was supposed to go to the national championship, but I ain't healed up enough to sit down, bro, in the tight ass seats, bro. I'm so tired about that shit, bro.
That's the thing, man.
I mean, you don't want to see Bama lose again to Texas, so that's whatever.
Not the national championship, but the game versus Michigan. I live out in Cali. So.
The Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great game. I do. The thing what I like about the college football playoffs is the style of team play. Like that's one thing I'm excited. Like to see the different styles playing each other. Like the rugged nature of Alabama, the flashiness of Washington.
Yeah, because certain conferences do have different. Like it's really like different play styles. Like if you go look at the Big Ten, maybe really outside of the State, most of those offenses are really like a run heavy offense. You know, physical.
I mean, Purdue went full air raid this year for the first time, as they got Graham Harrell as their OC.
Yeah, you got some teams that try to sit there and try to air the ball out for sure. But then you got your your Michigans who's running the shot the ball. Penn State gonna run the ball a lot. Iowa gonna run the ball a lot.
And speaking on J.J. McCarthy, talking about how he can't throw the ball, I get how people don't have faith, but he's dotted my team up the last 2 years, and that's given scouts.
Who's your team?
Say the Ohio State.
You're Ohio State fan. He does make some throws. He definitely makes some throws. I agree. Like he makes some throws where you can see the potential. My thing is though, is like I don't think we've seen enough to
is that he's only 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's his age. It's his age is what I feel like is why he's such a big draft prize. I don't think it's like ability or something like that. I see him make some where he has really good zip and he's accurate.
Hey, Hellfire, that is so funny that you have to say that now. He's only 20.
Yes.
He's his age he's supposed to be, man. Like
but all those other quarterbacks are like
that is crazy because Bryce came in at 20. Yeah, Bryce came in at 21. That's like the age you normally come in at. Like that is kind of crazy now.
But like now you got guys because COVID really messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it messed up a lot of the.
It's gonna take a while for everyone to get pushed out.
I mean, Jayden Daniels not too old in my opinion. He just turned 23, so it's not too bad for Jayden Daniels.
But you got Bo Nix, who's already got a wife, and he's 24 years old.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a rookie, right?
Yeah, Michael Penix 25. Yeah, I feel you.
Like I don't know how Michael Penix is gonna be in the NFL.
Go ahead. I think with Hellfire point, JJ. I think with JJ, it's the style of offense Michigan run. They have that big offensive line. They have some good running backs, and he's rushing ability. They're a running team, so it's like there's no need for him to throw the ball. I feel like he can throw it. It's just the offense probably hasn't allowed him to do it as much because there's no need to because they're up by so much usually when they play.
No, but at the same time, it's the way it's always scripted, though. Like, even when they're not up as much, they have scripted games to where McCarthy doesn't throw the ball as much. And talking about how hopefully a year without Corum and Edwards could be different. No, they just got Mr. Ohio and Jordan Marshall, and they got Alex Orji back there, too. I think if he stays, it could be another year of that.
Yeah.
My thing is though is like even when we seen Jayden McCarthy like be actually throw the ball like versus Maryland, like he struggles sometimes, and I just think that's due to reps. I honestly do think. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I honestly do think he needs more reps, to be honest. But like I can understand like him getting drafted right now, especially with how young he is, and sitting behind like a vet quarterback and then like grooming him until him becoming ready, because we've seen that before.
You talking JJ?
Yeah, I'm talking about like him going to the draft and like just sitting behind a quarterback for right now.
I ain't trying to be no hater, bro. I know Nick in the chat and he loves his Michigan quarterback. Jayden McCarthy ain't no fucking NFL quarterback, bro.
He's not there yet.
Bama, I'm with you. I'm with you.
He gonna be one of them dudes you see him in the grocery store or you see him selling cars. You're like, oh shit, bro, you playing for Michigan, bro. Like, that's what's up, bro. Like, he wanted them Max Brown type quarterbacks. Like, he good enough to be on the D1 team. I'll give him that. But
I don't think JJ is him either, to be honest. I think he has a really good run game at O-line, bro.
He gives you backup vibes, Bama.
no, he's basically, bro, a Mac Jones without a track team of receivers, bro. So you really get to see it. And it's like, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, JJ better than Mac Jones. Let's not do that.
No.
That's just the Bama talker right there. JJ better than Mac Jones.
They about to say,
Man, and you know what's crazy? You know what's insane? To the person in the comments talking about how Ohio State's defense wasn't top 5 this year. They were second in points allowed, first in pass yards allowed, and they were – I mean, their only flaw was the rushing game, which they were 23rd.
Yeah,
but overall, for total
Secondary was
offense,
third.
they were 3rd in the country for yards allowed.
Yeah, secondary was good. The defense was,
We were a fucking great defense this past year.
Talk about Ohio
Quarterback
State?
play just didn't do well.
Talk about
Yeah.
Ohio State?
Yes.
This is one of the
We
best
had
defenses
we
Ohio
had our
State has
defense
had.
finally under fucking control, and the quarterback play didn't work.
That's how, for the first. This is one of the best defenses Ohio State has had in recent years.
Yeah, we haven't had a defense this good since we had both the Bosa's and Chase Young.
I would say the
Yeah.
defenses with CJ was terrible, bro.
yeah.
Terrible.
It's kind of weird seeing Ohio State with mediocre quarterback play right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all went from
It was weird, but it was weird, but I expected it. He was another Craig Krenzel.
Do y'all think y'all gonna play Aaron Nolan next year, or who y'all gonna play? Because it doesn't look like Cam Ward or DJ is gonna come.
J-Ron wants
At
Aaron.
the moment, we have Devin Brown starting the game against Missouri tomorrow. And I got a feeling that's who's going to lead the quarterback competition between him and Aaron Nolan heading into next spring.
Hell for I can tell you this though, I've seen Aaron Nolan play in real life. He's legit. He's one of them ones. He got an arm on him. He could really throw that ball. And y'all got Jeremiah Smith, y'all got that other freshman. I think it was Cardell Tate or something like that.
Yeah, Cardell Tate, Jeremiah Smith, Mylan Graham from actually probably like 20 minutes or so from where I live at right now, and he is really fucking good. The way that he is off the top of his routes, it's disgusting.
I seen go ahead, continue.
I know the rumor has it that Emeka's coming back. Marvin Harrison Jr. shouldn't come back, but he was fielding $20 million, so who knows?
Yeah, if he gets that, I saw that he wasn't dressed out for the bowl game. I don't think that means much, to be honest.
No, I mean he hadn't really practiced much at all for the bowl game. I'm not sure if he's even going to play.
He probably won't, but that doesn't. I don't think that means that he's probably still thinking about it.
I mean, he is without a shadow of a doubt. He's there in Texas with the team for the Cotton Bowl, but I don't know if he's going to actually play.
If Marvin comes back, man, him and Jeremiah Smith, that could be
Jeremiah Smith, Cardell Tate, Mylan Graham, whoever the quarterback's going to be, there's not going to be any excuses.
I think that could be better than the 2019 LSU wide receiver core. That's potential.
Oh my God,
that's potential right there. I mean, it was Jetta, Jamar, and Terrence Marshall. I mean, you got Jeremiah Smith, who's looking very generational. Cardell Tate, I mean, he's good. I mean, then you got Marvin Harrison. That's kind of self-explainable. If that was the case, I'm not gonna lie. Ohio State have no excuse next year.
No, and with how we were playing as a defense, we were running a 3-3-5, and I cannot stand 3-3-5 based defenses. They are horrible. But somehow Jim Knowles got that shit together.
Yeah, y'all's defense was looking good all year, to be honest, bro. From the line all the way to the secondary, y'all boys are stout. I got Denzel Burke. I know y'all got one of those pass rushers. I can't remember his last name. It was like he's Hawaiian or something.
Yeah, JT is probably gonna. I mean, thing is, we haven't had a lot of opt-outs, and not many people are saying whether or not they're actually going to leave.
Yeah, that's the same thing for Georgia too. Like Bullard and Malachi Starks might come back too. I've been seeing that around on some of the Georgia profiles on Twitter.
Oh man.
NFL, dog. What y'all thinking about Lamar winning the MVP?
Hey man, go ahead, Hellfire.
It will be very contingent on whether or not they beat Miami. Because if Baltimore loses that game, that knocks Josh Allen out of the MVP race. I'm going to say that right now, and as confident as I can. 40 touchdowns, congratulations. But that Jets game put you on such a steep hill to climb from the get-go. And if Miami wins that game, you're out of the MVP race. And then it'll depend on how it is with Week 18. Lamar's got plenty of positive momentum.
My thing is, I like Lamar winning the MVP. I think he's rightfully deserving. So I think he's been extremely consistent, which most of the quarterbacks that's in that race really haven't been. Like Purdy has had his up and downs. Dak had some weeks where he was.
Purdy's had
breaking
4
out.
awful games. He does not need to be in that race anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jalen Hurts has had his up and down. It's like Lamar has really been the guy where he had like maybe a game or two you could say this season, but for majority of the season he's been extremely consistent. And the games where they've needed him to show up, more times than not he's showing up, and he's doing this in a lot of the games without his best receiving threat and Mark Andrews on top of that.
And also that helps that their defense is in form too. The last couple of years when he wasn't able to close out games, the defense set him up in really bad spots.
Also, too, I just say this, man. Brock Purdy still got to show me, bro. He can just do more than just bare minimum to receive credit on the project, bro. I told people this, and I get it. In a grand scheme of things in football, yes, you don't want your team to get behind 2 touchdowns and all of that. You want to go out, you want to play a clean, crispy football game. But in the state of the NFL right now, quarterbacks getting 200 million, 300 million, 500 million. So pretty much what they telling you is the QB is the most important position in football right now. Okay. If your quarterback consistently can't will or win you a football game when you down 10, 14 points on a consistent basis, but he has these great games when everybody is cooked, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like, bro, at some point, like when do we ask for more from him? You feel? I get it. He play. Facts. He got all of these air yards. He got all of these. I get it. He do. Oh, he accurate, all of this outside. Everybody like pulling up all these numbers. Outside the numbers, inside, he good. All of that, bro. But like I said, when everything going good, he is good. But when it's going bad, bro,
he trash.
He trash. He don't do nothing for you. He does nothing. He just be hanging around.
My thing is, too, we got to start blaming Kyle Shanahan, too, because it's definitely Purdy. Like, I definitely think Purdy gets a lot of blame. But we've seen this multiple times with Kyle Shanahan now when, like, game gets kind of out of reach, touchdown, maybe a touchdown and field goal, 2 scores. Like, might as well just call it a wrap. This man literally has like an 0-30 or 0-28 record in like when he's like trailing in the fourth quarter.
He's 0-30. Oh, he is 0-38 in that stat.
That's what I'm saying, which is a terrible stat, bro. Like his play calling has been kind of sucks because you got McCaffrey sitting here running the shit out of the ball, getting big explosive runs, moving the sticks. And you're sitting here trying to drop back with Brock Purdy for what? Just keep going with the run, bro. It's been multiple times. We've seen him mess up with play calling with Jimmy G2 in the Super Bowl. We've seen it with the Falcons in 2016. Kyle Shanahan, like, he's great in spurts, but there's times where he needs to be that consistent play caller, and he just doesn't show up for that 49ers team, just like Brock Purdy don't show up.
You say Hellfire, what you think?
Well, like I said, with this whole thing with the MVP, it's going to be contingent on the winner of the Baltimore-Miami game. If Miami wins that, that's going to propel Tua when people had him out.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Especially now with what's looking like Waddle is going to be out due to that high ankle sprain. We're going to have to see how that offense looks again.
If Tua beat Lamar, does Tua then become the front runner?
Yeah, I think whoever wins that game wins MVP. I'm not gonna even lie, because Tua's leading the league in passing yards too.
Niggas be hating on Tua, bro.
Yeah, people.
Bro, Bama, but keep it a buck. He's been playing good as a recent, but before that, like Noodle Arm Boy was definitely like He wasn't.
Yeah, I ain't saying he never had a rocket launcher.
He
just
never. No, he didn't have like this top tier arm, but he didn't have a noodle arm either.
Yeah,
he never had a noodle arm.
I'm kind of trolling a little bit. Just like the way he throws the ball, it looks like he's putting all his strength into it every single time.
I mean, he broke his hip, so he damn near probably is. Like, I ain't finna debate y'all on that. Like, shit, he probably really is, bro. But
yeah.
His anticipation, the way he run that offense, that RPO, he run that.
Yeah,
shit.
Tua.
No, he's an elite intermediate thrower.
Tua is one of only a few guys in the league that has that ability to have that anticipation and be able to have the timing with his receivers. Like that's a lost art.
I'll give him that. He's good at throwing in stride. He's good on the intermediate and short throws. Like he's extremely accurate within that sense. And I don't have a problem kind of with him winning MVP if he wins over Lamar. Because would he be? Would they be leaders in the AFC too if they win that game?
Yes, they would.
They would.
So if they lead in the AFC, two at the top of the leagues in passing yards, completions, all the numbers. Like, yeah, I mean, rightfully so. Rightfully so, especially when he just came back from too, with all the concussions, all the injuries and all that stuff. Having this type of season in the Dolphins, winning the AFC, and them actually being able to beat the good teams when they're saying all year that they can't. And he played really good in that Dallas game. He was a major reason on why they won that game.
Yeah, he was. And the way that I see it, if Miami clinches that 1 seed in the division, the biggest question is going to be, are they actually going to play Tua and Tyreek?
I don't want to tell Cowboys fans this, but that boy Dak actually was playing good versus the Dolphins. He was playing some solid football.
Nah, yeah. Hey, he was surprising me when he out there moving them legs.
Seriously, bro, like, because his team was trying to hold him, bro. He kept answering, bro. I was just like, okay, Dak low-key trying to play out here. But Tua really put that drive together, bro. I was really proud, bro. I was like, wow. Because I thought he was going to fold, bro, because I be trying not to think about it, bro. But it's just like every time I watch Tua, bro, I be like, oh, man, please don't hit him. Please don't hit him. Please don't hit him. Please don't hit him, bro. Like, I just be like, bro, I don't be thinking.
You can only imagine what he thinking too, Bama. That's tough to play football out there when you done got hit like that so many times.
Bro, that concussion was so bad, dog. So I be thinking.
Okay, so Miami cannot clinch the 1 seed with a win, but they can clinch the division with a win on Sunday.
Wait, so if they beat the Ravens and they win out against the Bills too, like, do they not? Like, they're not gonna have the 1 seed in the AFC.
They'll have the 1 seed if they win out, and even if Baltimore wins out, just for the sake of, if they win out and then, they'll have it just off a tiebreaker.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
Not with that 1 seed won't be clinched until week 18.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay, I definitely think that the waters get extremely muddy if Tua goes out there and win, but it depends because I think Tua can still win. If Lamar has a great game, maybe he can still kind of stamp his mark on that. But if Tua
definitely
goes out there and plays average.
So
Lamar is going to have.
That's what I'm saying. So
Lamar is going to have to do what he did against Miami. I think it was last
2019.
No, he's going to have to do what he did last year.
Didn't Tua have like 6 touchdowns that game?
Lamar can't play like he played against Miami 2 years ago.
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because if one of the quarterbacks clearly outplay each other, but they end up losing, and the other quarterback that wins plays average, that can still kind of like muddy up the waters depending on who wins and who loses.
Yeah.
I think it can get interesting. I think it's gonna be between whoever wins or loses that game is the MVP though, in my eyes. Hoping they both play good.
So my thing is, what is a good game for Tua?
Probably like around.
He's not good. He can't afford
to
win
the MVP.
He can't afford to have more than like 1 turnover.
Oh, to win the MVP, I think if he goes out there let's say like 68, 69% completion rating, he throws out there, throws like 310, 315, maybe like 290, somewhere around 290 to 310, somewhere around that. Especially against that Ravens defense. Probably puts up 2 or 3 touchdowns. I think that's enough to get the MVP. Especially in a win, If he gets that, I'm not gonna lie, that shit out is crazy.
Yeah, and a win against a Baltimore defense that's
Yeah,
like
that
at
shit
worst
that is
top
crazy.
3 in the league.
Oh yeah, in my opinion, that works too. Because the only team I'm hearing is the Browns.
Well, and statistically, Miami's been the best defense in the league since Jalen Ramsey got healthy.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not surprising. Jalen Ramsey, hey man, best quarterback in the league. He got that type of impact. That's kind of crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Best defense in the NFL.
That's what
But
I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard a couple different times.
But they did play that They did play that Jets offense twice though.
All right, one last question because I got a physical therapy after this.
Okay.
The Colts, dog. If they had AR-15 and Jonathan Taylor from the beginning, what y'all think this whole playoff picture look different? Or what team looks different without an injury? Of course, everybody gonna say the Jets, but I don't know, bro. I
think the Bengals look the most different in my opinion if they had Joe Burrow.
True. I forgot about them. Damn,
so I have 2. Minnesota. Kirk would be my MVP if he was healthy.
He was balling before he got hurt.
He would have been my MVP for sure.
Kurt and Jettas both got hurt.
Yo, Jetta's still the best receiver in the league, bro. Sorry.
And then my other one.
Oh yeah, Nick Chubb.
My other one would be Houston.
Oh, CJ.
Yep.
We probably looking at him as an MVP too.
No cap. Yeah. He was on that. He did have a bad game versus the Jets, but everyone's had their worst game against that team. So and he's a rookie at the same time. So it's kind of justified. But if him and Tendell stayed healthy, yeah, they would have something to say about the playoffs. But that Colts team, yo, Bama, you made a great point. I think if they had AR-15 and Jonathan Taylor with Steichen right now, because them boys is rolling with Gardner Minshew right now, bro. And was it Zach Moss?
Yeah, they are. They are rolling with Gardner Minshew and keeping my Minshew over Lawrence take alive at this point.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that T-Law take definitely flying A's like wine. But I think the team that would be the most different without an injury would definitely be that Bengals team. Because if they had Joe Burrow there, they were starting to really get rolling when Joe Burrow came healthy. We saw how Burrow pieced up the Niners, went in there in Buffalo, beat the Bills, and then he got hurt versus the Ravens. Who knows what could have happened in that game? They were starting to get hot at the right moment, and Joe Burrow started to get into his form and being the quarterback that we know he is. We're healthy.
Yeah, and then that injury happened. Well, apparently that injury had taken place before.
Yeah, they said it happened before
that game. Like he was already injured heading into the game.
They said he already had like a wrist thing on. What's up, man?
I know this is not the sexiest pick, but I'll probably say the Rams with Stafford and Cook. Because people sit there and be like, Puka production will fall off. But you got to remember, in McVay offense, it supports 2,000 yards receivers. Because
it does, without a doubt.
Cook was always the 1 and 2, and they both had equal numbers. Like, so it's not like one of them just got to go down 800 yards because cutback. Like, nah, they both would be bugging, and you can't just sit there and be like, Cup will go for 1,900 every year. Hell no, that's just not.
Yeah, hell no, that's not realistic.
I just felt like
I agree with that, man. I ain't gonna lie, because Stafford one of them ones, bro. Stafford, he got that arm talent that everyone raves about with these other quarterbacks, and like he makes the throws at Pat Mahomes, the side arm throws, the no lip throws, fits it through the tight windows. And Puka and Cooper, like, we already know about Cup, but Puka one of them ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie, one of them ones.
Any closing remarks for y'all boys before we get up out of here, man?
Hey, man, all I gotta say is fly, Eagles, fly. We finna come back and get this Super Bowl this year.
Still might be, bro. What about you, Hellfire?
Tom Brady was just as right about how bad this QB play has been this year as Cam was when he was talking about certain quarterbacks being game managers. Cough, cough, Purdy.
Cool.
All right, y'all. Call your mama. Call your daddy. Peace. We'll see y'all, man.